Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Helpful Lockpicker here, and I'm really excited to do this video today. This is going to be a review on a custom pick that is created by Hank Fisher. This pick is a really nice pick, and I really enjoy using it. It has an ergonomic handle, and it has a really nice feel to it. It's made out of solid oak with a really nice finish to it, and the pick itself is made out of 15 thousandths of an inch feeler gauge with a gem profile. This pick is really nice, and I'm excited to get some more use out of it, and I'm going to go into more detail on this pick in the review coming up in just a second. Please stay tuned. What I'd like to do first is let's first verify the thickness of the pick here. So I'm going to use my digital caliper, and we're going to get a reading. You can see that it is reading that it is 15 thousandths of an inch thick. It's a little bit thinner, but he does have to file it down to get a really nice finish on it. And what I usually don't like about 15 thousandths of an inch picks is that they tend to be very bendable, and they just are not very usable to me because they just are so fragile. One thing that Hank Fisher has done to combat this is he has added on to the shank height a little bit to make this have a little bit more strength when you are lifting and being able to get some more of the feedback. When he made this pick for me, I requested the gem profile, and he's able to make this into any profile that you wish, and he also has a variety of different handles. But what I'd like to do now is go over some more details on this pick in just a second. What I'd like to do now is compare the pick profile from Hank Fisher's custom pick to a commercially available one. So we can look at the blue pick here. You can see that they both have the gem profile, and they're both 15 thousandths of an inch thick. I do feel like the shank heights are pretty comparable on these, except when you start to get up to the top of where the gem is, you can see that Hank Fisher's is much thicker. So I feel like these two are pretty comparable from a profile perspective, with Hank's being slightly thicker, but I really do like how his has a much stronger luster to it than the commercially available one. It is just much more shiny and much nicer to look at, and I really do enjoy the profile. What I'd like to do now is do an overview of this entire pick, and I'd like to start with the handle. This handle is made out of solid oak, and it is very smooth and very comfortable to hold in your hand. I really like the finish and seeing how shiny it is. When he makes these handles, he hand files them. It takes some more time to use manual tools instead of power tools, but you get stunning results, and this is a really nicely made pick, and the hand filing is worth it. Once he has finally made the profile, he has to clamp these handles down for over 24 hours to ensure that it is cured correctly and that the handle will be very strongly held together. I do not feel at all that this handle is going to fall apart. It feels very strong, and it is holding this profile in very well. What I really like about the ergonomic design of this handle is that it is very comfortable. And one thing that I often run into picks that are 15 thousandths of an inch thick is I typically like to hold my pick like this, where the metal is resting on my finger. But the way that this handle is designed, you can easily hold it like this, so your finger will be resting on the wood here. What I enjoy about that is when you hold it down here, you often will get a really strong indent into your finger that can get quite painful after a while, especially if you're struggling with the lock. And this can really help prevent that because you are on a much thicker material. It's not going to push into your skin like the metal would. And then I really think that this profile is really well made. I really like the luster to it. It's very finely polished and looks really well. So I'm excited to start to try out this pick on some locks for you guys now, and we can get a close-up view on this pick in action. Alright, so now I'm going to try to get this American Lock 5200 opened up with this Hank Fisher pick. I typically use an 18 thousandths of an inch pick when I'm working on an American lock, but we're going to see how well this can help get this lock open. So I'm going to use top of the keyway tension in 50 thousandths, and we're going to use the Hank Fisher pick with the gem profile and 15 thousandths of an inch thick. So let's start off with pin number 1, then to 2, 3, got a click, 4, got a click, 5, nothing. One thing that always makes me concerned when we are using thinner picks is that they are not going to hold their shape and they're going to bend or break very easily. And I am not getting that feeling with this pick. So now we have a nice false set, and let's see what we are missing. So we're going to go over to key pin 1, counter rotation, and the lock is open. So what I really like about this pick is that it can fit right into the keyway very easily, and it has that extra shank height on it, so it feels very secure, and this is a really well made pick. I did not feel like this pick was going to bend very easily, and I feel like it's going to maintain its shape very well. The one thing I get very concerned about on a lot of the commercial picks is that they have these little stamps on them right here. And online in many of the forums, you've seen many instances where they just snap right at the base here because that is taking up material and making the pick very weak. This Hank Fisher pick feels to be very strongly secure, and in all honesty, it is starting to give me a chance to rethink using a 15/1000 of an inch thick pick, because I have been so used to using ones like these that bend so easily, do not hold their shape, and can be quite difficult to use. I feel like that the one that Hank Fisher made is going to be the one that I'm going to go to when I get to a keyway that requires a pick thinner than 18/1000 of an inch thick. So this is the Hank Fisher pick. It is a really cool pick, and I'm going to put some more info on it for you in just a second. Please stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for checking out my review on Hank Fisher's custom picks. I am so excited to own this pick, and I was very happy to do a review on it. He spends a lot of time when he makes his picks. They take him many hours to make, and he pays a lot of attention to fine detail. This handle is very smooth, has a really nice finish, and is very ergonomic to the feel. The profile he made looks very good, and it has a lot of strength to it. I feel like it's going to hold its shape, and it's going to stand the test of time. This pick overall is very strong, it's very nice to look at, and a great pick to use on locks, and also something to collect. If you are interested on how you can order a pick, you can give Hank Fisher an email directly at hankfisher2@gmail.com, and I'll put that email on the bottom of the screen here so you can write that down if you'd like to order one. When you are ordering a pick, you can get it in any profile that you would like. Also, he's getting some more feeler stock, so he'll be able to make it in different thicknesses if you'd like one a little bit thicker. Also, he has a variety of different handle profiles that you could get, and if you'd like to see the different profiles that he has, you can send him an email and he'll be able to set you up with the different kinds that he has made. I picked this one. This is one of his newest profiles. I really like the look and I really like the ergonomic feel, and I highly recommend this profile, but he has made some other ones as well. But either way, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. As always, thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope everyone has a great day. And if you'd really like to check out some really nice custom picks, please send Hank Fisher an email at hankfisher2@gmail.com and check out his product line. These are really nice picks. They take him hours to make, but they are well worth it. Thank you guys so much for checking this out, and have a great day.